Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sal Mangano. I'm the chairman of the rental board. With me tonight are my fellow board members, Maria Idisi, Kelly Medwig, Vernon Shelton, Mark Smith. For the record, Carla Bryant and Mike Murray are excused. For the record, we do have a quorum present this evening. Before we begin calling the hearing scheduled for tonight, I'd like to take a moment and explain our procedure. I will call the hearing scheduled one at a time in the order that has been published in our legal notice and listed on our agenda. There's a few extra copies if anybody does need them. Starting with case number 1, I will read the legal notice aloud. The applicant or their authorized representative will step up to the podium. The speaker must give his or her name and home address for the record. All speakers will be sworn in by myself. The applicant or his or her representative will be given an opportunity to present any information that he or she wishes to share to the board. If none, we will proceed to board questions. After board questions, any interested parties will have an opportunity to speak. The applicant will be then called up at the end of the hearing to respond to any questions or concerns. The public hearing will likely be closed after the applicant answers any final questions. Should there be any open issues on the application or items that need to be remedied or corrected, the hearing may be held open in a longer period in the board's discretion to allow time for the applicant to make such corrections. I'd like to remind everyone that we are on YouTube this evening, so we are being filmed. If anybody did find a blue notice like this on your house, your rental permit could be in jeopardy and it could also mean a monetary fine. We ask you to take a moment and silence your cell phones at this time. And also, ladies and gentlemen, if you wish to speak, we wish you please speak about the property and property issues only.
He's here and he's not on the agenda. He didn't put his signs up or anything. She just thought you might want to address him and ask him.
The rental board shall have the right to rely on any information that is presented by the applicant. If any such information is later found to be inaccurate or incorrect, the rental board may determine that any approvals, rental permits, or other actions previously granted in connection with the applicant are null and void. Okay. Is Mr. Roman here? Yes, please step forward, sir. Unfortunately, this case cannot be heard this evening since signs were never put up at the house.
What kind of signs?
Your signs that about the meeting that's tonight. No signs were ever put up at the house.
I don't know anything about that.
Sandra.
I know it's going to be a sign. I heard about it being a sign. I didn't know it was going
Didn't
to be.
Diana tell you not to come because you didn't pick up the signs?
Because the signs weren't picked up at the her office.
Yeah. You didn't never pick up the signs at the office, so once you do that, we can't hear it because you didn't advertise it to the neighbors.
Sign has to be posted for 10 days prior to the meeting.
Unfortunately, we can't hear your case. It has to be adjourned just because any neighbors that want to come out to speak either for the property or against the property. And I don't want anybody, if anyone is here for 245 Farmers Avenue, North Lindenhurst, that case isn't going to be heard this evening. So I don't want to waste your time, sir, and I don't want to waste anyone in the audience's time.
Where do I put the sign and when?
Well, do yourself tomorrow, call Diana in the rental department. And it's 631-957-3000, and that's for rentals.
Yeah, you can, she'll have to set up a new hearing date, and then she'll tell you to pick up the signs, and you pick up the signs in our office.
So you're supposed to be here today.
Correct. And we don't want to waste your time, sir, to be honest with you.
Thank you for educating me.
Okay, sir. Try to have a good evening.
Have a good night.
Thank you. I'd like to call up the first new application for the evening. It's 834 5th Street in West Babylon, New York. Anyone here for 834 5th Street in West Babylon? Okay. Go to the second application. 40 Baylon Avenue in Copiague. Please come forward, sir. Good evening, sir. How are you today?
Very good. How are you?
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you, sir. For the record, could you please state your name and your home address?
Nestor, N-E-S-T-O-R, Likoka. My current
Home address, yes.
Home address 2523 Belmore Avenue in Belmore.
Thank you, sir. Did you fill out a white sheet for Sandra? You gave it to her
gave it
already?
to the lady.
Okay, great, thank you, sir. When you sent in the application, do you agree to the terms and conditions that the town sent you?
Correct.
Okay, great. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
I would, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
Mark Smith. Mr. Lococa?
Yes.
Okay, there was an inspector out to your house, and there were quite a few things noted, and that we need to have repaired, rectified, and some questions answered prior to you receiving your rental permit. Okay, the first thing I'd like to point out is that the front lawn needs to be repaired. 2, you need to install gutters and leaders on the property. 3, the driveway must be replaced. 4, the sidewalk must be replaced. 5, you must remove the car from the grass. 6, you must paint the staircase that leads to the upstairs. 7, you must remove the boat trailer from the property. 8, you must remove the gravel that was placed on the driveway that we have photographs, which was initially mounded and delivered and mounted on the property, which was then spread. That has to be removed. And there we have a question. How many mailboxes are on the property
4.
and why?
1 is for the homeowner and 3 for the tenants.
How many tenants?
3.
3. How many are they related to each other?
No, it's 3 separate families.
Okay, thank you. No other questions.
There's another mailbox in the back by the garage.
Yes.
What is that mailbox for?
That's just the back unit, which is in the second floor. They use it, they leave my rent or something like that. That's been there since I took over in April. So I really,
Is it used for mail, US mail?
no,
Oh, okay.
no, not at all. No, it's been there forever.
So that's basically you have the landlord you have 2 mailboxes on the property, one up front for, I guess, mail, and then one in the back for rent?
That's what we've been using.
Okay.
They were there since I took
When you
over.
bought okay.
They were there since I took over, yes.
Okay. Anyone else on the board wish to speak regarding this property? No? Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? No?
We, with the driveways, we have to give you some time, and with the weather changing, we'll have to give you till the spring to repair the driveway. April 26th would be the date you'd have to have the driveway done by, and the walkways, because you can't pour concrete below a certain temperature and asphalt.
Okay, so when
If you can do it before that, that's fine.
I'll try. My question is, if I'm allowed, I don't know if I'm allowed now the questions. Are we talking about the whole driveway?
When the inspector went out there, he did take some pictures.
That's correct. But
Right.
he
So
told me,
this
the
is
only
all
thing
cracked.
the only thing that he told me was that I'm not allowed to park on gravel. And
Correct.
so he didn't tell me that gravel was not allowed to be there.
What are you using the gravel for?
When I bought the house in April, there were bushes there, there were trees. So what I did is I called the landscaping company and they cleaned everything. But it was only left dirt in there. So how am I gonna keep it? It's like low maintenance. Instead of putting blacktop, which eventually I will do, I said let me put the gravel for now. It will settle, and eventually I will put blacktop on top of it.
Mr. Lococa?
Yes.
The town no longer allows for gravel. And if you're going to do a blacktop driveway, it won't be gravel as a base. It's a CCA, so it's a different material.
So you can't park on this gravel, in other words?
I understand that.
That's can't be part of the driveway, but the rest of the driveway needs to be replaced. It has cracks all over it. So does the walkway.
So we're talking the whole driveway of the property has to be replaced. Am I right? Is that what the inspector said? Because he
Yeah,
didn't
I
mention
mean,
that to me.
Is it able to be,
Seal. He told me you might have to seal, But
I mean, I
for-
don't know, the cracks
I mean, as far as the driveway, personal opinion,
won't
I
came
do not think it needs to, it's in decent shape.
Yeah, I think you could seal the cracks and reseal the driveway.
Right.
But the sidewalk has to be replaced. And
The sidewalk, there is no sidewalk.
It wraps around to the back. I think there's a picture of it.
There is no sidewalk.
Yes.
That's been gone already.
Oh, okay.
That does not exist
That was
anymore.
only
It's I put this
7 days
gravel-
ago.
Since November 9th, that was removed?
That's correct. When the gravel was done, I cleaned everything because there was a bumps on that little pathway.
Yep.
So I got rid of it, and I'm putting bricks and just for the gravel so people can walk in and out.
So-
So it's not gonna be used for parking, basically, because there's plenty of parking there. There's only like 4 cars in the whole property
Okay,
that
so
are
you
being
need to
used.
get that one moved. You got to get the trailer out of there.
The trailer is out of there already.
Okay?
Because the inspector told me, because I cannot, now, I don't know if it's because of the gravel, he told me you cannot put the trailer,
You can't have a trailer on your property
even if it's
with nothing
blacktop.
on it.
And,
Pardon me? If it's unregistered? Correct, so I can park the trailer as long as there is blacktop in there,
And it's registered.
that's correct, that's correct. That's what he said.
Okay, so we'll give you some time.
there's no one here in the audience that wishes to speak regarding this property, correct? Okay.
January? I'd say January, right?
Mm-hmm.
Should we do?
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, do I have a motion?
Motion to extend till January 25th.
25th, okay. Do I have a second?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. So, sir, let me just go over this with you. We're going to need for you to crack fill and seal the driveway. The front walkway, you see how this is, where the concrete, which she was explaining, has to be repaired,
The
replaced?
front one.
The whole
yes.
front walkway,
Yes,
yep.
yes, yes.
Gutters, leaders,
Uh,
Mark,
There was gutters, I know there's gutters in the back, all over the place.
yeah, no,
in
that's to be in the
s-
front of the
Has to be
house.
in the front, anywhere there's a flat
It has to
roof.
be in the front.
Yes, so
Okay.
gutters and leaders,
Yes,
okay. And the back you already took care of. The car has to be removed from the driveway. Paint the staircase in the back. Staircase in the back, it
that
looks like,
goes to the second floor.
goes to the second floor, yes, it looks like it's rusty, and, looks like the paint is chipping.
You
know,
got it.
rusty
Yes,
nails.
yes, yes.
And just to make sure, that no one's gonna be parking on the gravel that you put down,
That's correct.
okay, so we're gonna ask that you just put something in writing to the rental commons at Town of Babylon.
I'll put a sign
Put a
or
sign, no parking
something,
on gravel, perfect, so you can't, because the town doesn't
so
allow
nobody can,
parking on, yep, okay.
Yeah,
And
nobody's on.
also, just if you don't mind, just putting in writing that the mailboxes, one's in the front is for the landlord.
There is a sign in there.
Oh, it says landlord? Okay,
There is 1, 2, 3, and it says landlord in one of the other boxes.
Okay, great.
Now you want me to remove the one in the back?
I would think that's,
can remove it because nobody uses it. It's been there forever.
because
I
that could
mean,
look
it
like
looks
someone's
old.
living in the garage or something like that, you know? So,
No, I'll take it out.
Okay,
The
take it
the
out,
back
okay.
one, I'm
Okay.
allowed to have 4, right, in the front, because one is mine.
Yeah,
I
that's
get the
fine.
mail.
yeah.
You're a legal
yeah,
three-family.
of course. Okay. So we're gonna keep this open until January 25th, for you to make all those necessary repairs that you, okay? Do you want the pictures, so you have the pictures?
If you could,
Yeah, we have them right here for you, sir.
absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay?
Okay, I'll do that.
Have a good day, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
3311 Great Neck Road in Amityville. Good evening, how are you today?
I'm sorry?
I said, good evening, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good, thank you. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Shireen Parisi, I didn't realize I automatically put my business address.
That's fine.
So my home address is 135 Oakside Drive, Smithtown, New York,
Thank you very much.
11787.
When you sent in the renewal, well, when you sent in the application, do you agree to the terms and conditions for this property?
Yes.
Great. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
No, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by
Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, your application was granted.
Thank you.
Thank you. Get home safe. 296 Jefferson Avenue in Amityville? Good evening.
Good evening.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Cassandra Jones, 296 Jefferson Avenue, Amityville.
So you live at this property?
Well, that's my 346 Half Mile Road, Central Islip.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
thank you. When you sent in the application for this property, do you agree to the terms and conditions that the town sent you?
Yes.
Great. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
No, thank you.
Anyone here from the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the application was granted. Thank you. 114 North 21st Street in Wheatley Heights. Once again, 114 North 21st Street in Wheatley Heights. Okay. Move on. 60 Evergreen Street in West Babylon. How are you today?
Good, thank you.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Yes, my name is Jean Marie Buffett. I put my business address on the paper. My home address is 411 North Windsor Avenue in Brightwaters, 11718.
Thank you. For the record, when the town sent you your application, there's a terms and conditions sheet. Do you agree to those terms and conditions?
Yes.
Great. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
No, thank you.
Anyone here in the audience wish to speak about this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the application was granted.
All right, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you.
As we move on to the renewals, 75 North 16th Street in Wheatley Heights. Good evening, sir. How are you today? Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. For the record, could you please state your name and your home address?
Joseph Trapani, 1 14th Avenue, West Babylon, New York.
Thank you, sir. When the town sent you a renewal on this property, do you agree to the terms and conditions on this property?
Yes, I do.
Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
No, thank you.
Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, this application is granted. Sir, I'd just like to remind you that you're still under oath, and you're here for 1075 Little East Neck Road in North Babylon?
Yes,
Okay, so you're still under oath. For this property, did you agree to the terms and conditions that the town sent you?
yes.
Okay, sir. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
No, thank you.
Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? No? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig.
Second by?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, sir, your application was approved.
Thank you.
He's the next one, too.
Yep, okay. I'd like to remind you, sir, that you're still under oath, and you're here for
Oh, yeah.
17 Cumberbatch Street in Wyandanch?
71.
71, I guess, 71 Cumberbatch Street, and I was just testing you. See, you're very sharp. When you sent in the renewal for this property, sir, do you agree to the terms and conditions?
Yes,
Okay, good. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
No, thank you.
thanks.
Anyone in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Yes, okay, sir, just have a seat, okay? She just would just like to speak, okay? Okay, you gotta come up, I gotta swear you in. Okay, just have one seat, sir, have a second. Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay, ma'am, for the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Sandra Cochran, 1162 Little East Neck Road, West Babylon, New York.
Yes. Okay, ma'am.
Just wanted to know, do you have
Yeah,
problems
this
with...
is us.
Gotta address it.
Oh, this way?
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
I just wanted to know if you had problems with the tenants.
Okay,
My office is a couple of doors down.
okay. If you'd like to have a seat, I could ask him if he had problems with the tenants.
Do you have trouble with the tenants? Do you have problems with the tenants?
Not really. I mean, look, I'm not trying to start anything. This man he keeps that outside the house, right? You know what I mean? So I just want to know if he knew, if he had any problems.
We haven't gotten any complaints ourselves, which
okay.
usually we would know about if
Right,
that
okay.
was the case. And everyone in the neighborhood was notified that,
Okay.
like you know.
That's good enough.
Okay,
Have a good day.
thank you, ma'am. Please just step forward. You know, you gotta step forward 1 minute. Just go to the microphone. Okay.
Almost.
Almost.
You can go back up.
Go to the podium. No, you go- Do you have any, do you have any problems with your tenants there or no?
No,
The tenants in the house are?
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Anyone else here from the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Okay, hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Maria Adisi.
Seconded by?
Second by Vernon Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the application was granted. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
No, this one. No, sure, this one. Okay. 28 North 16th Street, Wheatley Heights. How you doing, sir?
Good. Good evening.
Good evening. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you, sir. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Itai Rosen, 313 Ansbro Place, Belmore, New York, 11710.
Thank you, sir. When you sent in the renewal, you agreed to the terms and conditions that the town sent you?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Anyone from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
No thanks.
No, thank you.
Anyone here in the audience wish to speak about this property? Okay, hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Maria Adisi.
Seconded by?
Second by Vernon Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the application was granted, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good
Have a
night.
evening.
Thank you very much for all your hard work, sir. 45 Schenectady Avenue in North Babylon. How are you today, sir?
Good.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Great. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Lawrence Riggs, 102 Spray Street, Massapequa.
Thank you, sir. When you sent your renewal that the town sent you, do you agree to the terms and conditions that the town sent you on this renewal?
Yes, I did.
Thank you, sir. Anyone here from the board wish to speak about this property?
Yes, I would. Hi, Mr. Riggs. Everything went well during your interior inspection, but on the exterior inspection that occurred, the inspector noted that the section of the driveway needs to be replaced.
That whole right side needs to be replaced.
You could see it's all,
I can see.
you can see it? Okay.
course.
So we'll give you some time to do that,
All right.
okay? Do you-
Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
We'll give you some time because I don't know if you could, get that done in it's getting cold out now, so we'll give you until April 26th to get that done,
Sure.
okay?
Seconded by?
Second by Vernon Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. We're going to extend this until April 26th, just so you can get the concrete work done with the cold weather out. They might not be able to pour concrete. However, if you get it done earlier, just send us a picture, or just send a letter with the pictures to Diana, and then you'll get the permit ahead of time.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
fine.
sir?
Yeah.
I'd like to remind you that you're still under oath for 110 South 28th Street in Wyandanch.
Yes.
Okay? Did you agree to the terms and conditions on this property when the town sent you the renewal?
Yes.
Okay. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
Yes, I would.
Yes.
Sorry, Mr. Riggs. There's a few items here that need to be corrected, though. There's debris that needs to be cleaned up. There's propane tanks on the property.
The what?
Propane tanks.
Oh.
There's also trucks. They need to be removed from the property. They're scattered around. I think there's a couple of them. You need to replace the driveway.
May I ask a question?
Yes.
I know you have new rules, but there was never a driveway there.
Are they parking on it?
No,
Or-
I said there was never a
There needs to be one now.
driveway.
Yeah, but
Don't you
now we
think
need one.
that should be grandfathered in, because that house was built in '55. There was never a hard surface driveway there.
As part of the rental permit, you have to have a driveway.
Understood.
Right.
So
And those trucks that aren't registered, that all needs to, the one to the left needs to be removed, that one.
yeah,
And under the tarp, whatever is under there, I think there's another vehicle.
okay.
And they can't park on the grass. The fence too, I think.
Yeah, the fence.
Stockade.
Yeah, we need to replace the broken fence, or you could remove it,
We got it. It's going to be taken care of.
okay? And repair the walkway as well.
Okay.
We'll give you some time to take care of these things, okay?
You got to give me the same time frame.
Yes, I
as,
am. Yep, yep, we'll give you that time.
Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Okay, hearing none. Do I have a motion?
Yes, motion to extend until April 26th to give the landlord time to correct the items that we addressed.
Seconded by?
Against Vernon Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, Mr. Riggs, we're going to keep your application open until the 26th, to make April 26th, to make those necessary repairs. And if you get them done sooner, you just let us know, and then we'll just send you the permit, okay?
Sure.
Thank you,
Want
my
the
friend.
Photographs? Do you-
Sir, do you want the photographs? 14 South 31st Street in Wyandanch? 44, thank you, 44 South 31st Street. Having a problem with my numbers today.
You're testing it.
Yeah, I'm testing her again, okay. Good evening. Can you please raise your hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you. Just for the record again, could you please state your name and your home address?
Sandra Cochran, 1162 Little East Neck Road, West Babylon, New York.
Thank you very much.
On
ma'am.
that on the sign-in sheet, I put the jobs address.
That's fine,
Okay.
that's fine. When you sent in the renewal for this property, do you agree to the terms and conditions that the town sent you?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
No, thank
Oh, thank you.
Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Maria Adisi.
Seconded by?
Second by Vernon Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the application was granted.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Good
much,
night.
ma'am, for coming out. Uh, 73 Tri-Connell Street in North Amityville, New York? Good evening.
Good evening.
Please raise your hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Thank you, ma'am. For the record, could you please state your name and your home address?
Lorna James, 72 Chackile Street.
Okay, this,
You
okay.
mean where I'm living?
Yes,
at
yes.
Where you live.
Where you live?
1575 President Street, Brooklyn, New York.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
When the town sent you a renewal for this property, do you agree to the terms and conditions they sent you?
Yes, I did.
Great. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
I did, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Ms. James, how are you?
I'm fine, thank
So,
you.
when the inspectors came, the first thing we noticed was the sign was not displayed properly. The sign has to be displayed. Also, that driveway has to be replaced. There's many repairs on there. I'm not sure if it can be repaired, but that driveway have to be replaced. Also, there's debris all around the property. There's debris all around the property. Can we show? All that has to be removed. Keep going, yeah. The debris, none of that can be, all of that has to be.
That shed is down already?
Yeah, but all, so.
It's gone already?
How about everything else?
Yes.
since
Tires and all.
you-
How about the tires, the wood?
It's from the shed. It's the tenant. I didn't give them permission to build a shed.
Now,
And
when,
during the
when-
COVID, they do whatever they want with it.
now these
so.
pictures were taken on the 4th. How long ago have you been to the property?
I just came from there.
Okay, so all the debris, okay, so all of the debris, also, railings. You have to install handrails on those steps. Can you go back up? Yeah. Handrails have to be on the.
I never
installed.
bought that house with. That's how I bought that house. It didn't have a railing on it.
Yeah.
now with the rental board, where there's certain requirements that the town is requiring, such as you heard, one of the other people prior to you needed to put gutters on the house or a driveway. So the town wants, for safety of your tenants and safety of the people in town of Babylon, if anyone comes up to that door, there's no railing and someone could fall and seriously hurt themselves.
Okay.
Yes, and all that debris,
Well, all those debris, it's the tenant have, see? Is there, the tenant stuff, all of those, I have nothing there.
Yes, but they still need to keep it clean, even if it's,
keep it-
whether it's yours or theirs.
So what can I do?
So
Go
as the landlord,
demand them to do it?
Yes.
because ultimately you're responsible as the landlord, so to really stay in touch with them to make sure they keep the property clean, because ultimately you're responsible.
Okay.
Yep.
Well,
And also, do you have the picture of the railing for the white railing to the basement? That has to be repaired, painted. That we can't be rusted. That has to
Yeah.
be taken care of.
Sanded and
Have to
painted.
what?
Paint
Has
it.
to be either sanded, painted. It can't.
See how it's
Yeah.
very rusty?
It can't be chipped and rusted.
Someone could.
Oh, the
obviously get
railing?
rust in
Yeah,
it.
the
You're talking
railing.
about?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right. I have pictures if you would like.
not a problem. You're not, I'm
You
not.
could show them to your tenant if you like, show them
Yes,
the town.
I
Yeah,
will.
so take the pictures and
will.
you could show them, so.
I will.
We
pictures of
also,
the town.
are we same date? Are we gonna give you time to get those repairs done?
Just
Okay.
If they're done ahead of time, you can send the pictures into Diana. That way. we
Right
get
now,
permit.
I can't do nothing. I have a death in my family.
Okay. So we're gonna
So we're
give
gonna
you.
give it till the spring.
Because of the concrete driveway, you can't pour concrete and it's getting a little bit too cold, so you have until April 26th.
Until when?
April 26th?
Okay,
So that's almost 6 months, almost a half a year.
okay.
Okay. Is that correct? Okay. Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to extend until April 26th, Maria Idisi.
Seconded by?
Second by Vernon Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. So we're going to keep this application open until April 26th, ma'am, so you can get all the necessary work done to the house, okay?
Okay, thank you.
No
Have
problem.
a good night.
And what I would do if I were you, maybe show the tenants the pictures that the town took, that the inspector took.
I'm going to show you, because when I went just today, I saw we got all these chairs in the back.
Yeah.
I just like, they don't speak English.
Okay,
I just like, it's hard for you to get to them.
okay.
So I'll definitely do it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Good night.
You
as
too.
well, ma'am.
Thank you.
395 Sunrise Highway in West Babylon. Hello,
Good evening.
good evening. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Great. For the record, ma'am, can you please state your name and your home address?
Maria Tronti. I live on 395 Sunrise Highway, West Babylon.
Thank you, ma'am. And this is a two-family house, and it is owner occupied?
Correct.
Correct. When the town sent you your renewal, you agree to the terms and conditions on this property?
Yes.
Okay. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
No, thanks.
Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Maria Idisi.
Seconded by?
By Vernon Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, your application was approved, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. 46 Calvert Avenue in West Babylon? Hello, sir.
Hi.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Thank you, sir. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Saul Rebecca, 1509 11th Street in West Babylon.
Thank you, sir. I see this is a three-family house, a legal three-family.
Yes.
When you sent in the renewal for this application, do you agree to the terms and conditions that the town sent you?
Yes.
Thank you. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
No,
No,
thanks.
thank you.
Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Maria Idisi.
Seconded by?
Second by Vernon Shelton. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, your application is granted, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
220 to 230 Ferndale Court in Copeg. Two 220-230 Ferndale Court in Copeg. Okay, no show. 2 213 Abington Court in Copeg. How are you today, sir?
Good.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Vyacheslav Miazga, 213 Abington Court, Copake 11726.
Thank you, sir. For the record, this is a two-family house, and you do live in the house.
Yes.
When the town sent you your renewal, do you agree to the terms and conditions on this property?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Anyone here for the board wish to speak regarding this property?
No, thanks.
No, thank you.
Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? No? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Maria Adisi.
Seconded by?
Second, Vernon Schultz.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, your application is granted, sir. Thank you.
Have a good night.
353 53rd Street in Lindenhurst? 353 53rd Street in Lindenhurst? No? Okay. 613 Heathcote Road in North Lindenhurst. How are we doing, sir? Good. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you, sir. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
It's Brad Rita and 365 Amsterdam Avenue, West Babylon, New York.
Thank you, sir. When the town sent you a renewal in, do you agree to the terms and conditions on this property?
Yes.
Thank you. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
I would, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Rita?
Yes.
Okay, the inspector found some deficiencies that need to be corrected prior to us issuing the permit. First one is we need for you to replace the broken pieces of the driveway. I guess you can see in the photograph here. And replace the front curbing. Is that what we have?
Yeah, I guess so.
Should it be replaced or removed because there's no other curbing in that area?
Well, I think there's just
Could they
like
be
a little
referring-
piece stuck in there. Is there some cement like left behind?
Possibly. I'm
Just
not.
remove that. I
Yeah,
don't
that's-
think
yeah,
they-
that's
right?
fine,
They don't
yeah.
need
Whatever that
to.
is.
Yeah, because there's no curb in
Yeah,
the whole.
just
Yeah.
remove, that's fine.
That's odd.
Yeah.
And that's it.
In regards to the driveway, it's just that
Two pieces.
two
you know,
pieces, I guess.
Yeah,
need to
that's
be-
falling.
The 3 pieces
Three pieces, I think.
It's falling on the left
goes
and
to here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's water that collects there from the way the road is pitched, and it just
Maybe if they
deteriorates.
re-pitch it down the other way, your driveway, maybe they pitch.
It's the street. It's not.
Okay.
Yeah. I could obviously make attempts to get that repaired, obviously, but it's difficult because of the way that it dips down there with the water.
yeah, understood. But however, we still need to have that repaired.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, no, I'm
Got
just
it.
saying the street
Understood.
causes
Yeah, it's
water damage
unfortunate.
in that area.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Maybe you could put a little bit of a lip on the driveway. I know when we just had our driveway redone with the concrete, they left it a little bit higher than the street.
Okay.
Just so, because of the, we had a little bit of the same issue.
That's fine.
Now, I believe we're going to give him until the 26th as well? April 26th.
April.
Is there anyone in the audience here that will speak about this property? No? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to extend to April 26, 2023 for the necessary repairs.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Kelly Medwig.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, sir, we're going to keep this application open until April 26th, just to give you time with the concrete. Not sure if you can get it done now or not.
Okay, I'll see if I can try.
And
and
if
get
you
them.
can, that would be great. If
And you
not,
said just send pictures in.
send
if it's
pictures
done?
in. Yep.
Okay, excellent.
Okay, sir?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Have
you.
a great
Good
evening.
night.
Same to you.
92 Nichols Road in Wheatley Heights. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you, ma'am. For the record, could you please state your name and your home address?
Shallon Rollins, 124 Jefferson Avenue, Wyandanch, New York.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
When you sent in the renewal for this property, do you agree to the terms and conditions?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
Nothing.
Anyone here in the audience wish to speak about this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve by Mark Smith.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Kelly Medwig.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, we're gonna, your application is granted on this property, ma'am. I'd like to remind you that you're still under oath and you're here for 72 State Street in Wyandanch.
Yes.
With this property, do you agree to the terms and conditions on this property?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
No, thank you.
Anyone here in the audience wish to speak about this property? No? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve by Mark Smith.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Kelly Medwick.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, that application is granted as well, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Have
you
a
very
good
much.
night.
Get home safe. As I stated earlier, number 17, which is 245 Farmers Avenue in North Lindenhurst. Do we have a motion?
Motion to adjourn by Mark Smith.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Kelly Medwick.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, this application was adjourned due to failure to post the signs. 25 Springwood Drive in North Babylon. How are you today, ma'am? Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Tara O'Keefe, 604 Laurel Street, Babylon, New York.
Thank you, ma'am. When the town sent you renewal, do you agree to the terms and conditions on this property?
Yes.
Thank you. Is this one of those, this is a co-op or the condos?
Condo.
Condos, okay.
Bless
Bless
you.
you, bless you. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
No, thank you.
No? Anyone in the audience wish to speak about this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve by Mark Smith.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Kelly Medwick.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, application's approved. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you very much for all that you do, and Diana, too. Everybody's been so helpful. Thank you.
Thank you
You're
very
welcome.
much.
Have a good night.
Appreciate it.
Happy holidays.
55 South 31st Street in Wyandanch. How are you today, sir?
Good.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you, sir. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Home address is 1760 East Berkshire Road, Merrick, New York, 11566.
And your name, sir?
Reese Kenshin.
Thank you, sir. When you sent the renewal for this property, you agree to the terms and conditions that the town sent you?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Anyone from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
I would, Mr. Chairman, Mark Smith.
Yes, sir.
So you passed your interior inspection, however, the inspector found some deficiencies outside that need to be rectified prior to you being issued your permit. The first one, I believe, from the photographs is that you have to clean out the gutters. And the next issue of concern is we require that you replace the driveway.
Can I repair it?
No, has to be replaced.
Yeah, there's like, both parts of it need to be.
Can I remove that part of it? Because there's another part of the driveway at the end.
That's
And they're
all-
not using that. Could I repair the front
The
part
front,
and not the back part? Because they're not
pad.
using that.
Well, the back pad you could definitely remove, but as long as the tenants can't park on dirt or grass.
Yeah.
So maybe if you put a curb there so they can't get over the, Belgian block curb, or a concrete curb so they don't park on that back pad that you're going to remove, sure.
Okay.
But
All right.
the front driveway definitely has to be replaced. You know,
And I could do it the same way it was, where you just drive up with two lines on it, right? Because that's where they're driving up, right there and right there. It's two lines.
Go ahead. Yeah, that's, yeah.
Okay.
Driveways like that were meant to have grass in the middle, to be honest with you. So as long as you have grass in the middle, the town has no problem with you doing it that way, as long as it's neat and kept neat.
The tenant's actually really good at, with the grass, it's just hard to grow over there. So she constantly is putting the grass seeds and watering it, even in the front, and it's just, it growing. So she does do that. Even on the left side, you see, at this season, she rakes it all up and puts seeds back down for the spring. Yeah.
Is there anything else, Mr. Smith?
No, that'll be it. Thank
No
you.
problem.
Anyone here from the audience wish to speak regarding this property? No? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to extend to April the 26th, 2023, to give you an opportunity and some time to get the repairs done.
Okay.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Kelly Medwick.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, we're going to extend the application to April 26th to make the necessary repairs.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
If you have questions, you can speak to, you got to speak to.
As we go back, anyone here for 834 Fifth Street in West Babylon? Okay, do I have a motion for 834 Fifth Street in West Babylon?
Motion to adjourn, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by
Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, this case is adjourned, failure to show up. 114 North 21st Street in Wheatley Heights? How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Good, please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Annette Alicanti, 75 Wilmington Drive, Melville, New York, 11747.
Thank you. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
I would, Mr. Chairman, Mark Smith.
Yes, sir, Mr. Smith.
Okay, Ms. Alicanti, you passed your interior inspection. However, the inspector found some issues that need to be addressed on the outside of the property prior to your permit being issued. First one I wanted to bring to your attention is that the inspector says that you are required to replace the front and side sidewalks. And two, you have to replace.
We did.
We have pictures.
We actually, yeah, we did. Yeah, he came back and
I know, but he
re-inspected.
has-
That was an old, that's why I'm confused. Yeah, we replaced it. We cemented the whole walk. I think that's an old prior, we were also, we replaced all the gutters. I have pictures of those, but,
We have some pictures here.
yeah, and the cement was fixed, so
Yeah.
we re-cemented the whole walk.
We can see the whole, this walk over here.
Oh, that was replaced,
That
yeah.
was definitely
Yeah.
replaced, yes.
So let's see.
We did
This whole
everything.
side area? On the side of the house?
Yes, we re-cemented, we had a cement guy come. And he came back and re-inspected.
What do you think? Ms. Alicanti, could you?
Sure.
Could be a little informal, since you're the only ones here.
Based on the photographs, could you?
Oh, here we go. You can see him now.
Tell us what was done.
Here they are, up above.
Right.
Okay, so, I'll go back a step first. Yeah, the front of the house. So, yeah, the side of the house, we weren't. Yeah, but he didn't tell us to do that in our report. He only said the front of the house where it was cracked.
Are they going up?
There's no cracks there.
Who's he?
The inspector.
Okay, this is an additional inspector.
Is that
That's
the inspector that did the interior?
Yeah, I mean, he came.
This inspector just went out on the 14th.
None of this sidewalk over here is cracked. The only cracked part was in the front. We had a cement guy.
right here. Right here. This is all cracked.
Yeah, he had, no one ever told us.
Okay, that's why we're here, though. That's what we're telling you now.
That was your interior.
Okay, so let's.
If we were told.
And the driveway's cracked as well.
I mean, I wish.
Leave that one.
Right, so the driveway's done.
Yeah, see that picture in the front?
No, the
We had
driveway's
that
not
all
done.
re-cemented.
So all of that's done.
No, that was not done, because we just took these pictures 2 days ago.
Yeah, but we did what he told us to do. See, all that blue part, that was all
Yeah,
re-cemented.
We're telling you that this all has to be replaced, that whole piece. That's
Which
cracked.
one? Could you point to it?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, the whole walkway?
Yep.
Yeah, he didn't tell us that.
Okay, that's why we're here
Right,
tonight.
but that was an interior inspection, and he did a little bit of the
Inside
outside, but
sidewalk.
before the meeting, right.
We have
but
another
There's
inspector that-
another inspection right before this meeting, and they did yours on the 14th. I know.
What's the first photo?
It looks as if you would, but unfortunately, they do a second one.
I would go to that other cracked piece of the driveway.
Like how long? Can they, I mean.
This is a new application?
No, this is, yes.
Yeah.
That's okay.
In the- Right, so we can continue.
Gotcha.
He wanted the driveway replaced, too.
Okay.
You know, unfortunately, the gentleman who did the interior inspection never told you, we always send out someone who does the interior inspection, and then someone also does the exterior inspection. And the exterior inspection is done closer to the date of your hearing date, which
Okay.
is today, obviously, so it was sent out 2 days ago. As you can see by the pictures, were taken on the 14th. The town set this program up, so when they drive down the block, you know, the rental houses don't really stick out.
Right.
It just blends into the neighborhood, so all the houses look the
Well, if you
same.
saw the work we did.
I can
to
tell.
that
I can
house,
tell, you
yeah.
did a very nice
Yeah,
job.
you can
we
tell.
did. So how about this? How about we fix it? The people aren't supposed to move into when? December 1st. We'll fix it this week.
If you fix it this week and send a picture?
Send a picture, or you want us to come back?
No, send a picture to us.
Just send a photograph.
Okay, and you want the 4 blocks in the pathway in front of the house to be re-cemented?
That's what he's saying, but
Replace the front and side, okay.
Yeah, okay, we'll do that.
that really leads nowhere, though. That could just be ripped up.
You could take it up
You
if
can
you
take it
want.
out.
You could take it out.
Yeah, but that's even uglier.
Well, if you plant grass on it, then. Plant grass. Yeah, that's true.
You
Yeah,
don't
and
walk
what
right to
about
the
that?
door.
Yeah, you know.
That has to be repaired.
Okay, in what way? I just don't want to do it wrong and then have it be an issue.
Replace the front and side sidewalks, I guess if that's concrete. If you, remove or replace it.
And then it's going to be all dirt.
Dirt.
Right.
Yeah. Well, you want it to look nice for the town. I mean, I
That's-
want it to
that's
look
a-
nice.
That's a backyard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Remove or replace. But it's a, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah, we'll do it before then, and we'll have it done. I'm sure whatever we,
just for the record, I'd just like Mr. Smith to just say what needs to be done, so everyone knows we're all on the same page.
okay.
Or maybe, can I annotate the photograph
Oh, yes.
as well? Yeah, no,
You
you
can take
can
them,
have
you can
those.
take them.
But I want to mark them up, just so I can so know that we're speaking about the same thing. So Nunzio? Cue us up. From the top. Okay, based on the inspection, the inspector pointed out that you have to replace the front and side sidewalks, right? So,
That 4-piece area and then that side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, that has to be replaced,
Okay.
right? Next one. That walkway, all of that has to be replaced.
Or take it out.
Or removed. Next one. The driveway, as we said, the driveway has to be replaced.
What? The driveway's in great condition.
You know, you see all the cracks if you.
I mean, we could, what about sealing it? It's
No,
like
the
in
t-
pretty
the
good
town- The
condition.
town wants it replaced. And unfortunately, I know it's a big expense. The town would want it replaced.
The driveway's nicer than any driveway on the entire block.
This is what the inspector told us, you know. You know, if you see here, there's a lot of cracks in here.
You could go by it on your way home. I'm telling you, that driveway is in good condition. My driveway at home is in worse condition.
Well, we have the pictures. Right here. We gotta go by the evidence that we have.
Right, by
No,
the
it's an
inspector's
opinion
thing.
of somebody, and I'm telling you, if you
It's-
go by that house, the driveway does not need to be replaced. I renovate homes, I'm a Realtor, I know what driveway needs to be replaced and what a
Yeah.
driveway that doesn't.
Okay,
It
so
could be-
ma'am, we're just gonna give you, I'm sorry.
So they're gonna provide the time, you have a choice, you can do what they're asking or not, but
Yeah.
the rental permit. They could also go, have the inspector go back out, but once they make a determination, in order to get the permit, you need to abide by the inspector's call.
Yeah. You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to correct the cement, because that's what you specified, and I'd like to get a driveway person to go over there and see if they can make it look better. But I'm telling you, we have one of the best driveways on the street. I guess it's because it's a rental property, but we have one of the nicest houses, except for one house that was a total new construction. We have one of the nicest houses on the block.
But you're correct, it's because it's a rental, these are the rules for the rentals versus a homeowner that lives in it.
Right, I get it. But, you know, make it easy for people to invest in property in New York instead of running out of the state. So that's, okay, so I'm correcting the cement, I'm going to address the driveway and,
This gentleman has the motion on the floor, so you have this, Mr. Smith is.
We'll extend your application till April the 26th, 2023, so you can get all the repairs taken care of.
If you do it sooner, you just let us know.
Right.
I'm going to do it immediately.
Okay.
Thank
And we have a family with little
move it
kids
right.
that are waiting to come into
Okay,
the house.
December 1st.
So, all right.
So, as long as you, I just have to ask, and I know there's no one in the audience, is there anyone here that wishes to speak regarding this property? No. Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to extend to April 26, 2023, so the repairs can be made on the property.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Kelly Medwick.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. We're going to keep this open, ma'am, to the till 4/26/2023 to make necessary repairs that we spoke about, and Mr. Smith marked up on your paper. for you.
Okay. And if we want to reschedule, we just call.
You don't have to
You don't
reschedule
have
at
to
all.
reschedule.
You don't have to come back.
Send the photograph.
Yeah, just
Oh,
email,
send
send the
photo
email.
back there.
Yeah, he's gonna mark this up for you, so you,
I hope you like the new photo.
but hold on,
Have a good night.
hold on, he has this for you.
He's gonna give them to you.
And you want to get it done. I got you.
look at people's driveways, attics, basements all day long. So, it's not, I mean, I'm not saying the driveway's perfection,
Right, I got
like
you.
a sheet of black ice, but it's in really good condition.
Unfortunately, there's a different standard for rental properties.
Right. Well, it's not lumpy, they're not gonna trip on it.
Standard.
Yeah,
Have the
no aesthetics, no.
asphalt guy go there.
So you signing each one, Mark?
Anyone here for 220 to 230 Ferndale Court in Copeg? Hearing no one showed up for the meeting, do I have a motion?
Motion to adjourn, Maria IDC.
Seconded by?
Bernie Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, this application was adjourned. Failure to show up at the meeting. 353 53rd Street, Lindenhurst. Anyone here for that hearing? 353 53rd Street, happy Thanksgiving. Lindenhurst, failure to show up. Do I have a motion?
Motion to adjourn, Kelly Medwick.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, this application was adjourned for failure to show up at the meeting. As we move on to the renewals from previous public hearings, 16 Evergreen Drive in North Lindenhurst, New York. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwick.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, this application was approved. 75 4th Street in Lindenhurst, New York.
Motion to approve by Mark Smith.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Kelly Medwick.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, this application is approved. 3 Lamberta Court in West Babylon.
Motion to approve by Mark Smith.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Kelly Medwick.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, this application is approved. 61 Andrews Avenue in Wyandanch, New York.
Motion to approve by Mark Smith.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Kelly Medwick.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, this application is approved. Do have some communications. We have email regarding the property at 9 Barrington Drive in Wheatley Heights. Email regarding the property at 143 Jefferson Avenue, Wyandanch. An email regarding the property at 124 Albany Avenue in North Amityville. A letter from the Shahada, his family regarding the property at 2106 Deer Park Avenue in Deer Park. An email from Lucky Strike Realty regarding the property at 339 State Avenue in Wyandanch. Email with pictures from Francis DeLisa regarding the property at 42 Claremont Street in Deer Park. The homeowner is also being asked for extension regarding the property at 135 Glealand in Deer Park. We do have an addendum. Email with pictures regarding the property at 14 North 19th Street in Wyandanch, and an email regarding with pictures regarding the property at 227 Washington Avenue in Amityville. These communications were read and entered into the minutes. I'd like to take a moment to go to the reserve calendar, 31 Wood Place in North Lindenhurst.
Motion to approve, Maria IDC.
Seconded by?
Second by Bernie Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, this application was approved. Okay. Yes, number 10. 114, yeah, we're not going to do
We're
that.
not going to vote on it.
You want this one or no?
Yeah, I guess so.
227 Washington Avenue in Amityville,
Motion to approve, Maria Idisi.
seconded by?
Second by Vernon Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, this application is approved. 135 Glealand Street in Deer Park, do we have a motion?
Motion to extend until April 26th, Maria Idisi.
Seconded by?
Second by Vernon Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, that application is approved. 42 Claremont Street in Deer Park, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Maria Idisi.
Seconded by?
Second by Vernon Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, that application is approved. 124 Albany Avenue in North Amityville, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Maria Idisi.
Seconded by?
Second by Vernon Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, that application was approved.
25.
Yes. 143 Jefferson Avenue in Wyandanch, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Maria Idisi.
Seconded by?
Second by Vernon Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, this application was approved. 9 Barrington Drive in Wheatley Heights, do we have a motion?
Motion to keep the existing extension date pending investigation, Maria Idisi.
Seconded by?
Second by Vernon Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, we're going to keep the extended date till December 14th, 2022, to investigate the complaints of renting out the house with more bedrooms online. Let's take a moment and take an acceptance of the minutes. Do we have a motion to accept the minutes on November 2nd, 2022 meeting?
Motion to accept the minutes, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, minutes are accepted. We do have a couple upcoming meetings. November 30th is a work session, December 7th, December 14th, and January 4th, 2023. I'd like to take a moment and adjourn the meeting at 7:02. Do I have a motion?
To adjourn the meeting, Vernon Shelton.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?